What's up, my peeps? It is out time for a brand new episode of Supercard, and what you're witnessing right now or watching is the finale of the Seth Rollins Ring Domination. Now, I'll get to talking about that in just a few moments, but before I do so, I'd like to ask you guys a question. So, this is something that I ask those of you who follow me on Twitter, which is why you should be following me on Twitter, because oftentimes I like to ask you guys what you want to see. So, on Twitter, I posted up a poll asking whether you guys would like to see a Supercard video next or a Supercard stream. By video, I mean like a video just like this one, not live. I want to ask you guys on YouTube because not everybody follows me on Twitter. So here's how I'm going to do it. I'm going to use YouTube's poll system for the very first time. In the upper right corner of the screen, you should see an eye. Whether you're on mobile or desktop, should work on either one. Click on that, and it'll ask you whether you'd like to see a Supercard video next or a Supercard stream. Vote on whichever one you prefer, and that'll be greatly appreciated. Now, going back to the Seth Rollins Ring Domination, I thought this was a great event for two reasons. Number one, we all got free credits. Whether it's over 1k credits or however many credits you got, we got credits due to the achievement system. So a lot of people use those credits to not spend a single dime within this event and get the event card. Second of all, because of the special ability bug, we all got some extra picks for the Ring Domination matches. And since most of us were using the free credits, we were using title matches and thus getting 2 extra picks instead of just 1, or more than that if we get a perfect match. So it just went by quicker as well. And also, speaking of that, in the last video that I posted up, somebody was like, yo, I watched the entire video and I still don't see the bug. How did you not see the bug? Basically, I showed it like 3 times in the video. Whenever an opponent's card would challenge your card and their ability gets triggered, you get that ability as well. So let's say they get a boost in power and charisma, you would get that too, and vice versa. So really change the dynamic of Ring Domination, because in any mode in the game, you want your card to get the ability triggered, so that way you get a boost and you probably win the match, if of course it involves those stats. But in this case, for the very first time, you were actually hoping that the opponent would get his ability triggered instead, so it was kind of weird. But anyways, man, going back to what I was saying about this being a great event because of the credits and the extra picks, because of that, a lot of people got this card. A lot of people got their first WrestleMania 33 events within this event because of the free credits, and mostly because of the free credits. And a bunch of you sent me pictures on Twitter, so here's a bunch of you who sent me screenshots of you getting this card as your first event card, period, or first WrestleMania 33 event card. And among those people, actually, the first person to send me a picture of him getting his first event card was Angel. He got Seth Rollins as well. You guys might have seen him already in the comment section. He's always there. The reason why his stood out to me is because I've seen his progress. I remember bringing him in to Team Ring Domination when I started bringing people in for free WrestleMania 33 cards. He got his first Ultimate card that event and also his first 33 card, and now he got his first event card and he's towards the top of the game. So that's pretty cool to see. But by far, the one that stood out to me the most was one of my own members, one of my own teammates, the greatest Supercard player of all time, Big Papa Pump, the Big Bad, Booty Daddy, the Hoaxer, Nice Guy Hoagie, decided to go ahead and go for his very first WrestleMania 33 event card. Not just because of the free credits, but also for the millions of Hoagie maniacs out there. So with so many people getting their first event card with this Seth card, expect to run into a lot more Seth cards than you would, for instance, Jinder cards. Now with that said, some people have actually gotten more than one Seth card. You guys see where I'm going with this. Somebody got Seth Rollins Pro before Road to Glory. So I first got this picture from Jimmy on Twitter, and you can verify this for yourself. You can look up the team, it's real, he's got the card. And also somebody else seems to have the card. I got a message from CSGO on Twitter, and he also sent me somebody else with Seth Pro. Now the issue with this one is, when you look up the team, you can find the player, but you can't find the card because it's not among his top cards at the moment, and he doesn't have it as one of his team cards, so he might be doing that so you don't see the card. I'm not sure, so I can't 100% verify this one, but I wouldn't be surprised if this is true as well, and he just took out the card from his team deck and put in some other cards, and since his Seth wasn't leveled up, it doesn't show up when it comes to his top cards. So ever since the first 33 event card, Shawn Michaels, it seems like every event we get somebody, at least one person that we see getting a duplicate of a card. In this case, it seems like there might be two, and we haven't seen two for the same event card since the Brock Lesnar event card, where we had two people with two Brock Lesnar cards before you were supposed to get two Brock cards. Now, since the very beginning, or since this duplicate card issue started all over again with the WrestleMania 33 events, the people affected, or the people that got more than one event card from an event, a bunch of them came out or, posted up comments on the videos that I posted up, or messaged me personally, or, friends or teammates of those members messaged me, and they've all said that it's not something intentional, that the game basically gave it to them. And it's been consistent throughout. Everybody's, said the same thing. But recently, about, I'd say a week back, or maybe over a week back, I got a message from somebody, and this person suggested otherwise, that he knows how people are getting these duplicate cards, or how you can get a duplicate card. So I'm like, so you're saying it's, not unintentional? And he went ahead and said that his teammates went ahead and told him how to do it. And I went ahead, I checked his team, because, you've got to doubt everything. I checked his team, nobody had duplicate cards, so I told him that. He said that they're afraid of getting banned, and that's why they haven't done it, basically. So, upon seeing that, I'm also doubting it even more, but then he goes on to explain how it's done. Now yes, I've got it blurred out, you just don't go ahead and show how to do something like this on video. Not that, it's confirmed to work, but just in case, taking precautions here, and also blurring out his name for privacy reasons. But he goes on to explain it, and at first when I read it, I didn't really quite get it, so I was like, no, that wouldn't work. But then I reread it, and I'm like, okay, I get it now. But the thing is, this is a lengthy process, and you guys know how lazy I am, so there was no way I was gonna try this. Instead, I'm like, hey, are you gonna try it anytime soon? He's like, yeah. So I'm like, okay, let me know if it works, because I wasn't about to try this. Already, trading cards is freaking something that takes an eternity for me, because I wait until the events pop up, because I'm not trading a card on my own in wild mode. It's too boring to me. And then on top of that, there's a chance that this is all made up. With it being a long process like this, there's a good chance that his buddies, his teammates are actually pranking the guy, because you know how people are sometimes. They're like, hey, if you do this, this, and that, you'll get this, but they're just trolling the guy. This might be a situation like that. So he says he's going to go ahead and try it, so I'll let you guys know if, it ends up working out or not. Now moving on, I ended up pulling two WrestleMania cards from the same Ring Domination. The first pull was a bummer. And once I pulled that, I didn't expect to pull another 33 card within the same event, but I did, and the second one definitely made up for that first one, and I'd go as far as to say that that second pull was the best pull that I've gotten within the WrestleMania 33 tier, and possibly the best pull that I've ever gotten, period, for a couple of reasons. So, what were the cards? First one was a support card, a support Becky Lynch, so I think it's a plus speed and charisma card. But then the second one was Nikki Bella. So why is Nikki my best pull yet? Well, number one, she's a pro. My first normal WrestleMania 33 female pro card. So that's great. And this makes it so for the very first time since starting playing Supercard, I've got two female pros of the top tier. While that tier is the top tier. Because usually my, the female side of my deck has always been one step behind, one tier behind, at least half of it. Like for instance, when the Ultimate tier was still the top tier, I had Alexa Bliss Pro, and that was it. My second female card within my normal deck, wild deck, whatever, was just a single Ultimate card and not a Pro. But now for the first time, I've got two WrestleMania 33 pros. And that puts me at half my Road to Glory female deck being WrestleMania 33 pros. I'm still looking to accomplish one of my goals of having a full Road to Glory deck of just WrestleMania 33 pros, both on the male side and female side. I've accomplished that goal for the very first time with the male cards in Road to Glory. I can now say that I've got a full Road to Glory deck of WrestleMania 33 male cards. But when it comes to the females, now with Nikki Bella, I've got 2 WrestleMania 33 pros. The WrestleMania 33 tier is still the top tier, but I have a feeling that the new tier is going to drop soon. So I'm trying to accomplish that second goal and hopefully replace my 2 other female cards in Road to Glory with WrestleMania 33 pro female cards. I mean, I've got a bunch of single female cards in the 33 tier, so my chances are okay, but really the only way I can get, female pro would be through King of the Ring or through pulling one, and I don't expect to pull one anytime soon since I just pulled 2 33 cards. So I'll have to go through King of the Ring and hope that I get 2 female pros out of it soon before that new tier drops. It'd be great right now if Team Battleground was still giving out female cards in the Platinum packs, because then there'd be a bigger chance of me accomplishing the goal, but I understand why they did it. I know that at least when it comes to me, when they first introduced Team Battleground, it kind of shut off King of the Ring for me. There was no reason anymore for me to join King of the Rings because I knew that I could spend less time, less effort within the Team Battleground to get not only the same rewards, but better rewards out of it. And so I was like, what's the point of the King of the Ring anymore? There's no benefit to a King of the Ring. I can win these Team Battlegrounds really easily and get better rewards out of it. Now, of course, for somebody who maybe doesn't have an active team, I could see why they prefer King of the Ring, but to me, I just saw no advantage to King of the Ring anymore compared to Team Battleground. But with the change in rewards, with them taking out the possibility of getting a female card from the Platinum packs, even though my selfish side was disappointed because I wanted some female pros, when thinking about the game and what makes sense for the game, I was like, alright, this makes sense. Now there is a reason to join King of the Ring. There is a positive or something that King of the Ring has over Team Battleground, and that is the possibility of getting a female card or a female pro out of it. So that is my best pull, Nikki Bella. In the comments section, let me know what your best pull was. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, click the like button down below, and with that said, I'm out guys, see ya!